maak jy my camera toe. Live. Oké, ons is weer terug. Goeie naam. Ons oom ons staan nie, ons wat ek maar net hier so kom wat jy dit optel. Sorry, ons weer terug. Goeie naam. Ons oom ons staan nie, ons wat ek maar net hier so kom wat jy dit optel. Sorry, ons weer terug. Goeie naam. Ons oom ons staan nie, ons oké, ons moet maar vast sit. Omdat hij is nog wel scherp hier. Ja. Dan op en dan zo moeilijkheid. Oké, ik was even zo feit gaan.
Anders de ricochet, die klopt je altijd.
Oké, live.
Marius, het laat my dink aan haar die Frietkoekpaleis ding wat jy en Johannie hulle gedoen het.
Wat ding was het geweest?
Was jy nie in haar groep nie?
Maar ja.
Dat is 'n TV-show, talkshow gedoen het.
Nee, ek dink dit was ek geweest.
Oh, oké. Nee, dat is hy.
Sy was saam met Shania. Of Shirley, wat?
Ja, was
Sy Shania is
Hij heeft het kop man. Waar is het man? Sien het.
Beetje blakkerig. Zo.
Kom ons op jullie.
Ja. Ja, dat wil nog niet opgevangen wordt of werk wordt en dan niet gestuurd wordt. Zo.
Oké. So ek het nog wel ietsie goeds gehoor. Nou die dag. 'n Joodse leraar, by the way. Hy het opgebring. Hy bekyk die Eva, Adam en Eva uit 'n ander oogpunt uit. Net so by the way.
En we staan zo oogpunt uit.
Nee, hy sê, hy sê op, maar wat van as die Here gevra het vir twee bereidwillige kinders wat in die hemel al klaar daar was om te sê, hoor hierso, ons moet die aarde verbeter, want dit is tans daar is nog gewerk geskawery. So werk waar is regtig, okay. So maar nie te min. Toe kom hy en hy sê toe, ek het een beter.
Ik kan met je stories klaarmaken.
Nee, ek gaan nie klaarmaak dat die ou self praat. Dat die ou self praat.
Heb je livestream afgezet?
Ja. Daar zijn hulle ook. Wat een...
Waar is dit dan?
Of wat een trailer. Winning's a trailer.
So when we say Jews introduced monotheism, sure that's true.
Ik laat jou nog alles gemaakt daar, nee?
Er is nog al 'n paar mense daarna kyk.
Oké, excuse.
En ek moet ook sê, hy bevraagteken in die sin van uit sy wettisme uit bevraagteken hy dat die Messias eintlik al gekom het. Dat hulle moes nie gewoonlik doen nie, so hy laas toe sê van hy sê dat hy is nie seker nie dat hy geleer is so, maar
So hy herken dit nie.
Bevraagteken Jesus niet bij aarde was.
nee, dat Jesus al
Jesus op
gekom
die
het.
aarde.
Dat die
Ja,
Messias al gekom het.
Ja.
So in die sin van dat Jesus al gekom het.
ja
En hulle sê,
hy bevraagteken hulle wette.
ja,
Dat hy
en dit is
nog
nogal
moet kom.
interessant.
Mag je eens van Marius
En
kans
zeker
om
stukjes.
zelf?
Dankie. Ek waardeer. Nee, ek moet
Nou,
gevra.
maar hij zei ook, Jezus heeft
Is
nog
dit
niet
nie daar Adam
gekomen.
en Eve?
Nee, hy as sy Joodse lering sê nee, die Messias het nog gekom.
Ja. Dit bevraagteken hij.
Ja, dit bevraagteken hy. Want in sy denke, sy daai kommentaar wat die mense gewoon so terug asemhaal sê, weet jy so. Maar daar is dalk 'n moontlikheid dat
Het wel hier was.
Ja, dit is baie interessant toe hy daar gedrop ek is van shit, prysdere. En ek sê hy hooplik in daai saad groei.
Hy is nie meer 'n ram nie. Hy is gefire.
Sien jy ietsie daar, my vrou, waar hierdie nou? So ek gaan dit vorentoe skiet.
God was
not angry, they were not punished.
because they never committed a sin.
Okay.
Sien die lig af, dan kan ons sien, maar daai
Ek wil gou so vinnig afdruk.
Freudman.
Friedman is julle as wat jou Friedman's electricians is.
So Adam said, well, that's a pretty simple choice to make. Let's not eat from it and live.
Baie interessant.
Vest you into a physical body made out of earth, and you're going to elevate that world, the lowest of all worlds, and make it holier and more godly than heaven.
Ek gaan nog 'n bietjie terug.
Yes, they accepted the mission.
Ja,
Bad friends, no bad influences, no evil inclination. Human race. And then she blames the snake? this is weird.
is okay, hier vanaf los, want ons ken eintlik maar.
Then God says, because you did this, here are the consequences. Pain in childbirth by the sweat of your brow was not the deal. The deal was the day you eat from it, you'll die. Now God is saying, oh no, not just die. First you'll suffer, then you'll die. Like that bumper sticker. Life stinks, then you die. That was not the deal. And you can't, it's not right to add more punishment after the fact. The ultimate question is this. It's a discouraging story. It's a depressing story. Why would the Torah begin? I mean, okay, it happened. Doesn't mean you have to tell me the story right at the beginning of the Torah. Because if a person who had no traumas, no bad friends, no bad influences, no evil inclination, is given one commandment and he doesn't last an hour, what chance do we have? It's not a good story to start the Torah with. So that's on one level. Let's try another level. Back up a little bit. Where did Adam and Eve come from? They were created by God. God fashioned their body out of earth and then breathed a soul into them. Where was that soul? So the story begins. There were two souls in heaven, a male and a female, and God said to them, I'm going to send you down to the lowest of all possible worlds, invest you into a physical body made out of earth, and you're going to elevate that world, the lowest of all worlds, and make it holier and more godly than heaven. Yes, they accepted the mission. Now they open their eyes. They're in the Garden of Eden. God says to Adam, of all the trees you may eat, but not this one. Now, just picture them sitting there, puzzled. We're supposed to fix this world, elevate it. All the trees are kosher, they don't need elevating. There's one tree that is not so kosher, something's wrong with it. It needs fixing, but we're not allowed to eat it. So what are we doing here? What happened to our mission? Where's our job? They were puzzled. And then Adam said, you know, it's quite confusing. Did God said not to eat it, or did he say someday you will eat it? Because he said the day you eat from it, you'll die. Eve said, it's not a mixed message and it's not confusing. God is asking us to choose. Make a choice. Don't eat from it and live, or eat from it and die. It's your choice. So Adam said, well, that's a pretty simple choice to make. Let's not eat from it and live. Eve said, God wants us to eat from it. He's hoping we eat from it. And Adam said, how do you know that? She said, because our job is in the lowest world, and this is not the lowest world. There's a world in which people die. A world of mortality. That's the lowest world, and that's where our job is. He wants us to eat from the tree and go into the world of mortality. Adam said, you know, God put us here. Can't be a mistake. So if he puts us here, he must want us here. And Eve said, no, it's not the way it works. God takes you to where your job is, but you have to volunteer to cross that border. God will take you to the threshold, but whether you enter that door or not is up to you. He wants us to volunteer. Adam said, you know, makes a lot of sense. And they ate from the tree. Now God comes to Adam and says, you ate from the tree I told you not to eat from. Naturally, we assume that God is shouting. He's angry and he's about to smite somebody. That may be one interpretation, but not necessarily. God is not angry. God is marveling. How did you know? I told you not to eat from it, but you understood that I was hoping you would? How did you know that? Being a new, fresh, pure, innocent soul, Adam said, I didn't know. She knew. So God says to Eve, how did you know? She said, you know what the snake told me sounded like that's where our job would be. The snake said, when you eat from that tree, you will be like God. You will know good and evil. Well, good and evil, that needs fixing. So God said, that's great. That's exactly what I meant by it's not good for man to be alone, because Adam would not have eaten from the tree. So then God says, let me tell you more about this world that you're going down to. It's a mortal world. It also has pain, struggle, disappointment. It's an uphill battle. It's the lowest world. Are you sure you want to try to fix it? They said, yes. If that's what you need done, that's what we will do. That's the story of Adam and Eve. Quite different from the conventional understanding. God was not angry. They were not punished.
Ja. Wat een mooie story.
Ja, maar dan moet het man gaan.
Vrouw mensen, wat is er ook van?
Kos krook op. Kos.
Moet ik hem verder zetten?
Nee, dat is eruit.
Dus dat hier ook, maar niet van mij niet, want dan krijg ik altijd waar je dan hoor.
Was het allemaal verder?
Nee, maar dat is gewoon.
Geef mij een link, Marius.
Ik zal verder.
Ja, stuur van mij ook die link.
Ik zal het niet zeven. Maar ja, ik kan niet zeggen alles zeggen, ik ga alles luisteren af. Iemand die wat
Ja, maar
alles
dat is wel zelf goed deel. Ons zal je even vragen.
Maar dat is lekker.
Kijk mij, ik ken alles. We zien. Ze zijn niet met ons laat zien.
Ik ga niet afzetten.
Dat is dan nog weer van een boek hier.